All right, everybody. I'm at my favorite coffee shop in Atlanta. It's called Con Leche. So good. I just tried this like some kind of orange creamsicle cold foam latte. It was freaking banging. I smashed it way too quick. That's the problem with the iced lattes. Smash them too fast. Anyways, I did want to do a video because Deluxe was kind enough to send me a set of the new Thunder T2 trucks to try out. So I was going to do an unboxing video and then also get into the measurements of the trucks. I know that like there's probably been a couple other YouTubers that have gone into some measurements, but what I'm going to do is after I leave here, this will be in this video, I'll put these trucks on a 14 1/4 wheelbase board, and I'll measure the true wheelbase of these trucks versus the Thunder Team Editions versus the Thunder Hollow Lights, and then also say the Aces and then the Venture V8s. I'll kind of do some measurements with all those. That way you guys can kind of have the true wheelbase of everything. As you guys know, I'm a huge Thunder fan. Well, if you've been following this channel for a while, that's the truck that I have probably skated the most out of anything. Dang, this tape that they put on here from Deluxe is gnarly. Yeah, that's the truck that I've skated the most for sure. I've been riding Venture V8s for a while, and the reason for that is I like 14 flat wheelbase boards when I skate Thunders. And then when I skate 14 1/4 wheelbase boards, I need something that's a little bit small, like shorter. So it has to be something like either an Ace truck, or in this case, what I've done is to kind of get the feeling, because I like the way Thunders pinch a lot. So I've been skating the Venture V8s for like almost since they came out. Dude, this package is gnarly. I'm about to just rip this thing. But yeah, I've been skating the Venture V8s, and I've been using the short wheelbase holes on them. And that brings in my wheelbase a good bit, so my pop timing is like not super off for me. And yeah, I can skate 14 1/4 wheelbase boards. Dude, this is boxed so crazy. I'm about to just rip this thing. But one of the reasons I'm so excited about these is from what I've seen in the pictures is that these actually bring in your wheelbase, I think 1/4 inch or something. These bring in your wheelbase like 1/4 inch or so. Oh dude, they threw in some cool stickers. Look at these. Got the Thunder Grenade. This one. Oh, these are rad, dude. These are super sick. And we got the trucks here. I reached out to Thunder like pretty late, or Deluxe pretty late, like when they were about to like drop the T2s. So they were kind enough to send them my way, but I didn't get one of those special boxes that you see, because they're actually out right now at skate shops. So I just got sent a set. Oh man, these are rad. I asked for 149s, so I ride 825 boards typically, but I ride 85 trucks. So I asked for 149s, and yeah, these look amazing so far. It's weird, the hanger shape is, it's got that classic Thunder look, but this is like almost like, I don't know if you can see it, I don't remember the normal Thunders being like almost dented in the back. Like you can kind of see it like right by these wings, it's kind of pushed in, recessed, which is interesting. I know they have, from what I've seen, they have new bushings, so it should be like a single taper design. I think the bottom bushing on the other one was like a double taper. I believe it went down and then tapered again. So that's like one of the differences. Different wheelbase. I'm supposed to be sliding for nose and tail slides on just the base plate now, because they brought the hanger in like this way. I'm assuming I'm assuming what they did is they changed the kingpin angle to bring the hanger this way, and then height in the trunk, I believe they're like 54 millimeter height now. If you want to see weights and stuff like that, I think there's a few YouTubers that have done the weights. They did change these plates a lot. This is the first time I've ever seen this design, but looking at it, if you so choose, because it has this like right here, you see how it's shaped like the nut, like the kingpin nut? You could probably actually pop these pins out, invert these yourself with some of those OG like Crux Pink Label pins, or it's definitely cut for it on the bottom. There's more, definitely for sure, more kingpin clearance on these than the Thunder Team Editions, the normal ones. These look sick, dude. I'm pretty excited about these. It says T2 on one side and then 149 on the other side. That's pretty cool. They're not hollow or anything. That's the only thing that I wish they would have dropped like immediately, was just make them all hollow. But they look awesome. It's a great looking truck. That's one thing I always loved about Thunders. It's like just a clean looking truck in general. What I am super curious about is if, because the geometry is kind of changed with these, and the angle of the kingpin and the way these turn and all that stuff, I'm curious as to if these trucks will still have that world-class pinch that Thunders are kind of known for. That's the thing that has always steered me towards Thunders and Ventures, is when you get into like a crook or a feeble or something, you're really locked in there, especially like crooked grinds. Just the way the geometry was on the trucks, they pinch so well. And I think that's due to the fact that the hanger doesn't like articulate really far, like one direction when you turn. And the Thunders were like a little bit lower, so that would kind of change the, that would give them a better pinch as well. Like usually lower trucks pinch pretty good because they just lock against your wheel wells like pretty quickly. So yeah, these look amazing. Really sick. Thank you so much, Deluxe Thunder, for sending these my way. I'm gonna leave here in just a sec, and then we'll go back to the house and I'll do some measurements. I'm probably gonna skate these on the Andy Anderson hydrant deck that I'm currently reviewing right now, because I know how that deck feels. I've already skated it for 3 or 4 days now. And I've been riding Venture V8s on it, and it's symmetrical, so it'd be perfect to break in some new trucks on it. So I'll kind of know the pop timing and how the board felt with the Venture V8s, and then with these, see if the timing is kind of the same. But yeah, super excited. This is gonna be sick. Yeah, let's go do some measurements. All right, so we are back at my house. Sorry I'm sitting on the floor, but I just didn't have a table with like all the room to be able to do this. My son, Lucas, is filming this. It's my older son. We're gonna do some measurements. We're gonna measure the true wheelbase with a couple different trucks that you guys probably already know. This is the deck that we're gonna do it on. This is 14 1/4 inch wheelbase deck. It's a Powell flight deck. This is typically what I'm skating. So this board has the Venture V8s on it. We're gonna do those first. We've obviously got the Thunder T2s here. We've got some unreleased, well, they were at the time. I don't know if they're released now, but these are the slappy, the new Kingpin style that I tested for a while. So these are the normal height slappies, the hollow ones, the lights, but with the new style Kingpin in them. Check those. We'll also check the Ace AF1 55s. Check those. And then we'll do the Thunder Team hollows. So these are with the cast base plate. And then we'll do the Thunder hollow lights with the forged base plate. For those of you that don't know, your wheelbase does change with the cast base plate versus the forged base plate on the Thunders. So we'll measure all of those on a 14 1/4 inch wheelbase deck, and then yeah, you guys can figure out if it's something that you like for wheelbase with the new Thunder T2 or not. So let's measure the first one. Lucas, if you can come over here. So it looks like we're sitting right at, if I put it right in the center of the axle. Can you get the tape measure over here, buddy? Or film the tape measure. Looks like we're sitting, sorry if I move this, right in the center of it. It's like a hair under 17 inches. Just a hair under it. Yeah, a hair under 17 inches. Might even call it 17. Dude, it's like a smidge. It's not quite to the next line. Hair under 17 inches, we'll say, for the V8s. And these are using the holes that shorten your wheelbase on the Venture V8s. Obviously, you can add a ½ inch to that if you use the normal holes on the Ventures. So that's the first one. I'm going to take these trucks off. I'll put another set on, and then we'll measure again. So now we've got the Thunder Team hollows on this board. So we'll get that right in the center of the axle. All right, now these are sitting, man, the wheelbase changed so much. These are sitting right at about 17.5 inches. So 17.5 inches for the true wheelbase of the Thunder Team hollows. Got the Thunder hollow lights on here. So Thunder hollow lights. We'll say these are a smidge longer in wheelbase. So these are about, we'll say 17.5/8. So smidge longer wheelbase for the Thunder hollow lights. That's these right here with the forged base plate. All right, so now we've got the slappy lights with the newest style kingpin. So it looks like we're sitting, let's put that in the center. These are actually also at 17.5. Dang, I didn't expect that. These are also 17.5. So these are the same exact wheelbase as the Thunder Team hollow. Interesting. I didn't expect that at all. So, all right, on to the next ones. All right, so now we've got the Ace AF155s. True wheelbase on these bad boys. I'd imagine it's going to be close to the V8s. Okay, these are about, we'll say, these are about 17.125. Yeah. They're about. Like 17.125 or something. 17.125. So these are almost as short as the V8s, all the way pushed in. Almost. Dang, I didn't realize the V8s with the new style holes push your wheelbases in that much. That's crazy. All right, so now we've got the Thunder T2. The true wheelbase of the Thunder T2 is, dude, that's crazy. It is 17. Dude, it's a smidge shorter than the AF1s. 17.1 probably. Not quite 17.125. Dang, that's crazy. So basically, if my memory is correct, it goes, in terms of shortest wheelbase, it goes Venture V8s pushed all the way in, and then the Thunder T2, and then the Ace AF1, and this is from shortest to longest. And then basically the Slappy lights and the Thunder Team hollows were the same. And then the Thunder, no wait, yeah, Thunder Team hollows and Slappy lights were the same at 17.5. And then a smidge over that was the Thunder hollow lights. And then if you were to use, basically if you were to use, I guess the normal holes on the Ventures would be 17.5 as well. So those would be probably pretty much equal to the Team hollow and the Slappy lights. So these will shorten your wheelbase a good bit. So if you're used to Ace AF1s, or say you've been skating the Venture V8s pushed all the way in, then these will feel kind of at home in terms of timing. The only thing that'll be a little bit different is the height. So these are 54 millimeter. I believe off the top of my head, I think the Ace AF1s were 53.5. And then the Slappy lights, I think, are 54, I believe, millimeters. Thunder Team hollows, I believe, are like 52. And then I think the Thunder hollow lights are 51 millimeters. So yeah, those are some measurements for you guys. Sorry, all that's off the top of my head. If I jumbled any of that up, I apologize. But yeah, these are pretty much give you a nice short wheelbase. Should make for like a really quick snap. So yeah, plug that into your favorite wheelbase or whatever, and then yeah, plug those numbers in. Do the math. There's also a Slap like message board thread as for true wheelbases, and I think they also use 14.25 inch deck. So there's that. But yeah, I'm excited to try these. In the next video about these trucks, it'll actually be skating them, reviewing them, telling you what I think about them. I'll be skating them on a 14.25 inch deck. I'll probably put them on this Andy Anderson deck that I have right now. So there's a lot of videos I've got coming. Ace is supposed to send me the new inverted trucks, so I'll be trying those out as well. And that hydrant board. Anyways, I'll catch you guys soon. Let me know what you thought of this video. And if you're into all this nerdy stuff, into all the numbers, let me know if this helps you out. Take it easy.